the way he was doing it, and when he was doing it, of course, I saw the scene is working, but it hit me much harder on the edit.
It's needed because because the movie is being promoted a certain way. People are going to come in with a certain expectation, and it's going to. I think the cold open is actually very good because it is all these things. Yeah, I'm like trying not to speak about it.
It's tropey, but at the same time, I think it's needed, like you said.
Yeah, because like otherwise you're wondering, have I walked into the wrong movie?
Yeah.
Or rather, what is this? I came in for a particular kind of movie. What is it that if I may ask, what was the original opening?
Original opening was straight in the pool.
Okay.
Straight away. It starts with the pool.
So it starts with Adarsh, Gaurav and Shania Kapoor in the predicament that they are before we get into the flashbacks. Okay, all right. So let's talk about Adarsh, right? As an actor, how is it to work with a person like this who has been in very exciting indie-ish projects? And I don't mean this in like an art film kind of way, but the kind of thing. And working with him in a slightly more mainstream kind of zone. What was that like?
So I think we both had to cross that bridge.
Okay.
I had to bring him closer to me, and he was bringing me closer to him.
Okay.
And I think that synergy really worked because there were some days where I was shooting some things with him, and I could see that he's looking at me and wondering like, why are we even doing this? What is this? Finally, how is it going to be? I remember I shot this entire concert in the hood, like where we created the stage and he's performing in his locality. And he thought it's gonna be like a very big scene in the film, and I told him no, it's gonna be like 10 seconds in the film. And I told him that at the end of the day of shoot, he was aghast because he was like giving it his all, and he thought this is gonna be like a 10-minute big scene in the film. And I told him no, it's only 10 seconds. It's gonna be a very fast cut in the music video. So I could see the disappointment on his face, but because that's a very different school that he comes from, and I guess it took him time to get used to that. And for me, what took me by complete surprise was, of course, he had prepped for the part. Of course, he had his body language, the way he says certain things. He had all that pat down.
The accent,
all that very pat down. But what I didn't account for was the delivery of it. The delivery of certain lines, the way he said it, which was not on paper. And I said this before, which I didn't tell him how to do it. The way he was doing it, and when he was doing it, of course, I saw the scene is working, but it hit me much harder on the edit. On the edit, when I was watching, and I could see the small things that he's done, the nuances and the delivery and all, which just lifted the scene so much for me.
Balmer, Lawrie and Company Limited, a Government of India enterprise, one-stop shop for all your travel needs.